Henry Cavill describes how his and Sam Rockwell's Argyll dual train fight sequence was filmed, and it sounds exhausting. Henry Cavill will play a spy in Apple TV Plus' Argyll, which will be released in theaters in February. As we await the anticipated news on the 2024 film schedule, the former Superman actor has recounted the story of a fairly dramatic train combat sequence he worked on alongside Sam Rockwell, and it seems like it was a lot of labor. Argyll is set in two worlds, that of an introverted espionage novelist named Ellie Conway, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, in her personal life, and that of her imagined universe, which stars her protagonist Agent Argyll. There appears to be a sequence early in the film that takes place in both of these realms. In a moment where Ellie is saved by Sam Rockwell's aid and Wilder from attackers aboard a train, she imagines Argyll in his place, which proved to be a technical difficulty for the two actors. Cavill stated, "Em and I were looking at each other, trying to ensure that our movements were identical. Certain movements worked better for him, so I mimicked those, and different movements in other places worked better for me, so he copied those." Fight sequences are challenging and intricate, especially in such a little space with so many rough edges. Cavill told Entertainment Weekly that he had to closely monitor Sam Rockwell's moves in the twin train battle scene and pay attention to mirroring each other's movements. They agreed to forego deciding how they would do the choreography that would work best for each of them. Cavill went on to say, "It's rather great doing these things when you have someone else doing the same thing. So I do my part, or Sam does his, and the other one relaxes. The camera pans away, and we get a brief respite. It was certainly a novel approach, but I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable challenge." While the sequence does not appear to be simple, it appears that Henry Cavill accepted the challenge and appreciated working with Sam Rockwell on it. The following sequence is teased in the Argyll trailer. As you can see, Henry Cavill, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Sam Rockwell star with Bryan Cranston, Dua Lipa, John Cena, Catherine O'Hara, Samuel L. Jackson, and Ariana DeBose in Argyll. The film is directed by Matthew Vaughn, who has directed the Kingsman films, two X-Men prequels, First Class and Days of Future Past, as well as Kick-Ass and Stardust. Vaughn has previously labeled this film as very meta, as is demonstrated by Howard's portrayal of Ellie Conway, the author of the book Argyll, which is so buried in mystery that many Swifties have believed is Taylor Swift under a pen name. Thankfully, we'll be able to see the dual train combat scenario on the big screen that Cavill and Rockwell both worked so hard on February 2nd. The film will be available to people with an Apple TV Plus subscription at a later date that has yet to be announced.